All right, so this is series number 2 in the Dryland swimming series. Today what we're going to do is we're going to hit all the major muscle groups for swimming, and then we're also going to practice our swimming on bands. So what you'll need is your swim bands, and then a normal band if you got it, and if you want to use some small weights, you can do that also. So first we're just going to start off just by a quick little warm-up. Take your swim bands, get in that good position as if you're going to be swimming. We're just going to go through some quick motions here, just for about a minute. And just because we're warming up doesn't mean that you're not going to focus on things still. So make sure that you have that good early vertical forearm, high elbow follow through. We're just warming up our muscles. So we're going to work, today we're going to work each part of our swimming muscles, like I said. And we're going to start with, I think we'll start with our back and our core, and we'll go from chest to arms to shoulders. So the way I like to work it is usually I just do bigger muscle groups to smaller muscle groups. All right, so we're just warming those up. Getting it ready for our work. Most of this is going to focus on upper body today. So not a lot of legs. But don't forget, usually this workout is the second workout of the day, because as you know, as triathletes, we never skip leg day. Alright, warm that up. Go ahead and roll the shoulders forward, backwards, get ready to move. Alright, first exercise that we're going to do, like I said, we're going to start with our chest, so we're just going to do straight regular push-ups. Push-ups nice and easy. We'll do 20 of them. If you got to do them on your knees, then do them on your knees. If you want to make them a little harder, you can also make them a little harder by lifting out. Oh, am I there? Lifting a leg or something like that. So just do 20 of them, just normal, right? See, we're already 10% done. Quarter of the way done. Down, halfway there. Pretty easy. I think we're at 13. $18, $19, $20. Alright, so then we're going to go right to the bands. So today, as we work all the different swimming components, we're going to do everything for a minute this time, not 2, but a minute. And we're going to do everything simultaneous. So for this one, both hands, same time, early vertical forearm. Think about just popping. Now you should really feel that in the shoulder blades. Comes up, and I'm just setting up. I'm setting up for the pull. Setting up for the pull. All right, and pop, pop. Concentrating on that high elbow the whole time. Got about 30 more seconds of this. All right, pop, 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 pop. Extend the shoulder blade. Pop, pop. And we got 10 more seconds. Maybe like 3 of these left. And good. All right, we're going to continue with the chest. We got 2 exercises per muscle group. So we're going to continue with the chest. And we're going to do a standing bench press with our bands. So how do we do that? Again, use the same swim bands. Basically, you're going to position those bands just about chest level. You're just pushing straight out. So bring the shoulder blades back together. We're just going to do this for a minute. And you can adjust the tension simply by walking out or walking back. find where you need to be while you're doing these. If you wanted to make sure that they're even to you, you could always adjust your bands if need be. I just leave these right here. I can definitely feel the work. Alright. The other thing is, you don't want to just let your hands go to come back. Control that eccentric phase of the motion also. So the whole time, you should definitely be in control of those bands. And if you find that you can't, it just means that tension is too hard. Step back a little bit, that's all. Alright? Again, you're also trying to get an even amount of pressure on both bands, so that one side isn't working harder than the other. Alright, so this is going to be our last chest exercise for this set here. And we'll do this for about 10 more seconds, so, you know, maybe 5 of these left. Maybe not even 5. Alright, 5 more seconds. And there we go. Let those things come back. We're going to go to the second part of our stroke. Alright, so I'm going to back up again. And this is where you're really going to feel a little bit of that burn going on. We're going to hold it for a minute, but basically we're doing the second part. So find that EVF, together, and pull. Pull. Keep those high elbows. This is where you're really working that muscle memory. Those high elbows, nice and wide. Alright, so we're a quarter of the way done with this one already. You feel your lats engaging. You know, you're coming from up here, and you're bringing nice high elbows all the way from the front, high elbows, coming back with that push. Really feel the tension on those bands. Alright, so we only got 20 more seconds left of this, so hold on to it still. Almost there. 3/4 of the way done. High elbows the whole time. Don't drop those elbows. Not drop the elbows. So we have 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now we work the chest. I'm going to work the back a little bit from this point. So in order to work the back, the first thing that we're going to do is that back glute bridge. So it's a 30. We're going to do a minute hold, but I'm going to vary it up a little bit as we get in there. So basically, we're lying on our back at this point. We're going to do that glute bridge. So we'll come up in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So make sure you engage your glutes. Really engage your glutes there. And engage that core. We're definitely also working the back at the same time. Okay. So we're 10 seconds into this. We're going to hold it for 30 seconds. Or I'm sorry, for a minute. But at the 30-second mark, I'm going to give you some variables to do, or mix it up a little bit. So in 10 seconds, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift my right leg. All right? And we're going to hold that for about, let's say 10 seconds. All right? So we're going to hold this for 10 seconds. Then we're going to do something a little crazy there after in 5 more seconds. So again, engage the core, engage the glutes, and then we're just going to drop up, come back up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're back up. Engage those glutes. Engage the abs. Make sure you're set. Other leg comes up. And we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. Again, make sure you're engaging everything. Don't get lazy on me. Have a straight back. And we're going to go down for 5, 4, wait, that's 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, hand back down. So that's our first back exercise. Then what are we going to do? Obviously, we're going back to the bands. This time we're going to do that 3rd repetition. And basically, it's going to be that push phase. So we're just coming right back there like that. So find your bands. Don't have too much tension up here, so you might want to be a little more. Let's get that stroke in. Okay, so early vertical forearm. Pull back. And we're going to start this for 1 minute in 3, 2, 1, simultaneous. All right, there you go. again, just working that finish right now, all the way through. Elbows start high, coming back, and back. Elbows high, and finish. Elbows high, finish. Elbows high, finish. Elbows high, finish. All right, so we're looking pretty good here. We're 30 seconds into this. Almost done with this part of the stroke. Then we'll go right back to the back again. All right. There we go. And 15 more seconds left. Oh man, you should start feeling this now. You think this set is good, wait till you go on to the second one. You get to do it all over again. Keep those high elbows, push through. There we go. And we are done. Okay. Again, we're going to do 2 exercises for each. We did 2 chests. We've done 1 back. Got to get to the other back. The other back is going to be our cable rows, a cable row with the bands. So you can do this a couple different ways. I'm going to go ahead and just use these bands here. And basically it's just a regular cable row. You know what? It's going to be easier if I just take my bands and I slam them in a different part of the door. Maybe I can do it. Alright, so now my bands are they're pretty far down in the door. You can do this standing or you can do it sitting. I'll do the sitting one first. Alright, so we're going to do 1 minute of this. And basically it's just like the standard cable row that you normally have. Find that tension. There we go. And let's go ahead and start. And what you're doing is you're bringing those shoulder blades back together. And nice little pull. Working the back. We'll do this for 30 seconds. We got 15 seconds left to go. If you feel like it's not enough tension for you, that's fine. Just back up a little bit. Give yourself a little bit more tension. And this is actually much more appropriate for where I need to be. All right. And we got about 20 seconds left to go. Make sure you're concentrating on bringing those shoulder blades back together and touching them. Touch the shoulder blades. Don't worry, when we get to shoulders, we'll do that again. All right. And we're done in 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna put my bands back where they belong. That's up at the top there. And now we're gonna do the whole stroke. Do the whole stroke for a 1 minute rotation. So we'll start that in about 10 seconds here. So get ready to go. And again, concentrate on that high elbow the whole way through. You ready? 2, 1, oh, both at the same time. All right, pop it all the way through. Pop it all the way through. Shoulders up, all the way through. Pop, pull, pop, pull, push. 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 15 seconds left. Pop, pull, push. Maintain those high elbows all the way through the stroke. Pop, pull, push. And last one here. All right. So that's the whole stroke. So now we've done chest and we've done back. So now we're gonna we'll go ahead and go with our abs, and we're gonna go with the hollow hold. So we'll do 30 seconds of the hollow hold. Basically, all we're doing at that point, there's 2 different ways to actually do it, but more or less, come back on your back, and then have your have your legs slightly elevated, slightly bent, and more or less you just come up, and we're just going to hold this for a minute. I mean, that's as easy as it is. So we got a minute left of this, and if you want to make it just a little harder, straight legs. Ooh, sometimes lose your balance. If you find yourself needing to take a break, take a micro break. There's nothing wrong with that. So we are just about, well, hold on, give me a second. All right, we're just about 30 seconds into it. Want to add a little bit more? You can bounce the hands. You want to do crazy business, you can even go more. You can come up here or here. Whoa, a little too much there for me. 15 seconds left. This right here is a nice hollow hold. And 10 seconds left. Almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, finish. We're going back to the bands. So what do we do for the bands? Well, we start where we started at the beginning. So back to just that early vertical forearm. We'll do 1 minute and we'll start in 5 seconds. Both hands same time. 2, 1, pop, 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 pop. So what we're doing is we're really trying to create that muscle memory. Even when our muscles start getting fatigued and tired, we want to keep that muscle memory. It's just like if you're in a swim or you're in a competition and you start getting tired and you start getting fatigued, you still need that technique. I said it last time, you can muscle your way through the water for only so long. Then eventually your muscles are going to give. So having that technique is really what gets you through the water. All right, so I think we have like 20 more seconds of this, so think about that pop. Find that early vertical forearm. Again, at this point, we're using both arms. All right, we got about 5 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1. All right, let that one go. And we'll go back to the abs. Next exercise that we'll do for the abs is the standard flutter kicks, one of my favorites. What we're going to do is we're going to do a minute of flutter kicks, but we're going to start low, move our way high, and then go low again. Now if you're like me and your back is kind of a little bit jacked up, I put my hands underneath my butt just to kind of hold my, what do you call that, sacrum in place. All right, so we'll start in 5 seconds. Small little flutter kicks right at the bottom and go. All right, so basically at this point what we're going to do is we're just going to start climbing up towards the sky. So your flutter kicks are higher and higher and higher, but they're still small little snaps. And lower them down. There we go. And once you get down towards the bottom again, raise them back up. Small little flutter kicks. Oh geez, people, we're halfway done. And come back down again. Again, we're only doing this for a minute. Now, it's probably only one more time back up. All right, and up. And down. And now we'll just hold them down for the next 10 seconds. And as a bonus on this round here, once we get to the end, we'll do about 10 seconds of big sweeping kicks. That's the bonus round. Don't ever do this while you're swimming though. Your coach will yell at you. And we are done. Going back to the bands. What are we going to do? Work the pull phase. Come back, we got about 10 seconds before we start. Find your bands. And find that early vertical forearm again. And we start now. Ooh, I gotta move up a little bit more. A little bit too much resistance for me. Alright, make sure you keep those elbows at a 90-degree bend the whole time. Alright, high elbows. the whole pull face. High elbows. I don't remember where we started on the stopwatch. I'm going to say we have about 30 seconds left. I believe that's where we started off at. High elbows. Pull, recover, pull, recover. Muscle memory here. We've done 3 body parts so far. We've done our chest, we've done our back, we've done our core. So we're getting through the workout. High elbows. Don't be like me and drop it right there. High elbows. And guess what, boys and girls? We are finished. Let that one drop. Alright, so what should we do next? We are at shoulders. Alright, we're going to do the shoulder press with bands. So, there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can do this sitting down and do both at the same time. I don't have that luxury here, so I'm just going to use the band. I'm going to step on the band, find what I feel is just about appropriate for me as far as overhead press goes, and there it is. Alright, so that's how the exercise goes. Basically, you are at a 90-degree angle, and you're doing basically a standing military press. We'll do this for 1 minute. Find that comfortable spot, and we'll start in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, none of these movements have to be fast. We're not working cardio here. We're working muscular strength. Lord knows, as triathletes, we do enough cardio. Alright, well, I say muscular strength, muscular endurance, all of that. Alright, so we're already coming up to the halfway point. I feel it burning. Again, same with all these other exercises. Don't let your arm ever lose control of the motion. Control that eccentric phase just as much as you are controlling the lifting phase. And we're done in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, finished. Wow, that one burned. All right, other side. So I'm stepping on this with my heel. Obviously, I'm barefoot right now, so the heel is the easiest thing. Sometimes your watch gets in the way. Find that comfortable and it will, find that challenging area for you. And we're going to start in 4 seconds. 2, 1. Go ahead and get her started. One day I'll figure out how to put the camera so you can see everything. As for now, I guess you just have to look at my tattoo. Alright. About 20 seconds into it. Again, it's just kind of an overhead press. And then after this, what do you think we're going to do? Oh yes, we're going to go back to our bands. Alright, so at this point, we got about 20 seconds left. I'm definitely feeling the burn. And count it down with me at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done, son. Alright, coming back to our swim bands. Here we go. Get set up. Again, a little less tension here. And we're just at about 90-degree angles off our side. And for 1 minute, go ahead and start. Again, high elbows. Keep that muscle memory through the fatigue. "15 seconds into it. High elbows, finish strong, recover. High elbows, finish strong, recover. High elbows, finish strong, recover. High elbows." There you go. Make sure those elbows stay high. Basically, they call them levers, lever 1 and lever 2. You want lever 1 to be in line with your chest. That bicep, tricep. You want that basically level and even with your chest. And 5 seconds left. Maintain those high elbows. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Alright, so we got our last shoulder exercise. So our last shoulder exercise we are going to do, oh, my favorite. So this is a 1.5-minute exercise. Basically this is going to be a Y, a T, and I guess a A. Yeah, YTA, I think is what it's called. So basically we're going to be in a lay down on our 6-pack. Hoorah, 6-pack. Our hands are going to come up, basically thumbs pointed, hands will come up. You want to make it a little harder, your feet come up also. So we'll hold that for 30 seconds and then we'll move it on from there. And we'll raise in 3, 2, 1, raise them up. Alright. And that's 10 seconds down already. Take this in like 3 sets of 10 seconds. Make sure you're engaging your glutes. That's extremely important. Engage your glutes, engage your abs, and that back will come out with you. Alright, so now we're going to take this to a T, and hands come out to a T. We call it airplane. Alright, again, don't let go of those glutes and those abs. Keep them tight. We're 15 seconds into this, we're almost done. If you want to make it a little harder, you can grab some weights. You got 10 seconds left to go, and then we're going to go to our A. In 5, 4, 3, keeping your abs and your glutes tight, hands come all the way back. You can put it all the way back like here and call it a criminal. That's how we used to do it. And 20 seconds left to go. Don't lose it yet, halfway there. Keep it there, keep it there. Glutes are tight. Abs are tight. And we're in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And go ahead and drop that. And coming back, go to the bands, and we do an entire stroke at this point. Bands come out. And enough tension there. 1 minute of this. And we'll start in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. High elbow, push, pull, or pull, push. High elbow, pull, push. High elbow, pull, push. Thinking of the elbow the whole time through. If you want to go faster, you can. Just make sure that you keep those elbows high. There we go. Maintaining that, we're halfway through. Again, we don't have to go fast. We're just building that muscle memory. Alright, 10 seconds left. You can count down with me if you want. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Alright. I think the last thing that we have now is arms. Yeah, it certainly is. Last thing we have is arms. So basically the next exercise that we're going to do is we're just going to do 10 close hand push-ups. So basically you want your thumbs basically touching down on the ground. 10 push-ups as deep as you can go, and then come right back up. Again, we're working a lot of tricep and bicep here. I like to do the diamond push-ups, so actually my hands are more like this than they are like this. I put it like that. It's just about chest height. It's just like this. It's just the way that I was brought up doing them, I guess. All right, underneath, and do them down. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. There you go. And if you need to do them on your knees, I might be a little late saying that, go ahead and do them on your knees. All right, so at this point, we're just gonna go ahead and go back to the bands, and this time, we're gonna swim proper. So instead of doing the double arms, we're gonna do a single arm. And remember, when you're doing this, never recover, just come straight back. All right, and we'll start in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Single arm, high elbow. Single arm, high elbow. Single arm, high elbow. Pop, push, pull. Pop, pull, push. Pop, pull, push. Pop, pull, push. Pop, pull, push. There you go. I used to have a swim instructor. Well, I should say I went to a camp where I had a swim instructor who she said you should basically be counting 1, 2, 3, recover. 1, 2, 3, recover. And then you would speed up. As you speed up your cadence. It's the hardest thing to do in swimming sometimes, especially when you're staring at a blue line at the bottom of the pool. You just kind of lose yourself and you quit concentrating on what you're doing. So with swimming, you know, it's as mind-numbing as it can be sometimes. You really have to pay attention to what you're doing pretty much all the time. There's just so many moving parts. Really concentrate 1, maybe 2 things at a time. Work on that for a couple weeks and then move on to the next. And over time, those little pieces and that muscle memory will build into an efficient stroke. Worst part about swimming is a lot of times though, we'll get lazy and then we'll lose whatever we had worked on because it's harder to do. Alright, so that's probably about a minute or so. Kind of lost track while counting. So the last arm exercise we're going to do is we're just going to do the bicep curls. Too easy with this one. Basically I'm using the regular bands again. I'm going to step on them somewhere to where just about appropriate. That might be a little hard for me. Come out a little more. Alright. That feels about right. Get it right, and we're going to start in 4, 3, 2, 1. Standard bicep curl. There, nice and easy. Remember, control both phases. Never let them just drop. Always be in control. Alright, so we're about 20 seconds there. A third of the way done. Make sure you're controlling both phases of the work. 20 seconds left to go. Look at that. 2/3 of the way done. And we'll finish in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and that's round 1. So if you do 2 sets of this, it'll give you about an hour's time. Ciao.